Did you just say no? Why? Everything you know is a lie. Please just wake up. Why are you denying it? Get up before you stay asleep. Lincoln Bio, they are just kids. This is what selling out does to you. What just happened?
Alright guys, more creepy conspiracy stuff. Whoa Vicky talking about how the Illuminati gets you in Hollywood.
Hollywood, if you in the industry, the devil, they, like Illuminati, all that shit, they try to get you. Especially when you got a big influence, you around that shit. They try to get anybody, but there's some friends in LA, and it was this big influencer party. It was Bella Thorne party. So you can't bring your phone in, and you gotta sign some papers. What am I signing some shit for to get into a party? Like what? This is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to get in. I said, oh no, I'm good. Everyone else went, I called my Uber and left.
Interesting. This is kind of unusual that these pilots saw different things, and that is sort of, I guess, adding to the mystery of all this.
Yeah, not even the pilots apparently were really able to no identifiable propulsion system, and they did not know how it was actually staying in the air, cruising at that altitude of about 40,000 feet.
Then it appears to be a small cylindrical object and smaller than the one that was downed off the coast of North Carolina.
If it becomes damaged or too old for your liking, you can simply take your DHF, your consciousness, and shift it to another cortical stack of another sleeve of your choice.
This is Joel. He's one of our sleeves currently in storage. Please take lots of photos if you post that #CytoSat. You may notice some moisture. That's his amniotic fluid that's being used to preserve his body while he's in storage. He has also attached a mask for nasal respiration.
I have zero respect for Damar Hamlin. Wake up, people.
In him we live and move and have our being. If there is a creator, there might be endless reasons why they'd run the simulation. It could be recreational. What if it's about power? Corporations coming together, data mongers, Facebook, Google, cell phone companies, building a world with all the information we've left behind. You put politician X or some real estate tycoon in as president, see what happens over the next 100 years. If you could predict the stock markets would be 10 years ahead of your political enemies, what would that be worth? You put a price tag on that kind of power. What if these Mandela effects are breadcrumbs? They're bugs in a system. What happens if no one corrects them?
It's no small thing shutting the world down.
Bug trigger errors can have ripple effects that can spread through and crash entire systems.
I was invited to attend a closed-door meeting with a small group of business insiders to discuss rap music's new direction. Little did I know we would be asked to participate in one of the most unethical and destructive business practices ever seen. Crazy. And these was a small group of unfamiliar faces who stayed to themselves and made no attempt to socialize beyond their circle. Based on their behavior and formal appearances, they didn't seem to be from our industry. Our casual chatter was interrupted when we were asked to sign a confidentiality agreement preventing us from publicly discussing the information presented during the meeting. And consequences were stated that violating the terms would result in job termination immediately. He briefly praised all of us for the success we had achieved in our industries and congratulated us for being selected as part of this small group of decision makers. We were told that these prisons were built by privately owned companies who received funding from the government based on the number of inmates. The more inmates, the more the government would pay these prisons. Asked what this had to do with us. At this point, My industry colleague who had first opened the meeting took the floor again and answered our questions. He told us that since our employees had become silent investors in this prison business, it was now in their interest to make sure that these prisons remain filled. Our job would be to help make this happen by making music which promote criminal behavior, rap being the music of choice. He assured us that this would be a great situation for us because rap music was becoming an increasingly profitable market for our companies, and as employees, we also be able to buy stocks in these prisons.
Okay, people, more creepy conspiracy stuff. Does anyone remember the Etsy shop that got banned for exposing the truth about a year ago? It was called the Old Timer Shop and it was banned about a year ago, but now if you search it up and put the filter with the shops, it'll pop up. The only thing they're selling right now is a charismatic leader card. And what do you know? It's selling for $2.22, and we already know what that means. Coincidence? I think not.
The guy gets me in the front. Officer comes up, puts me in the front. It's a true story. One guy, it's always one guy in line. He yells out, "Why does he get to cut everybody?" I was like, I'm famous. And
Listen, the Christians in the comment section, holy God. Honestly,
Let's say, sold my soul.
That's strange, and I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, I get a little bit.
Your hand over your eyes.
Because I'm a devil worshiper, what are you talking about?
No one can seem to agree on anything anymore except for two things. Pizza and us. And us.
To think my family's in the Illuminati, and I just wanted to come out here and clear it up that it's all true. I'm late for my human sacrifice right now. My adrenochrome levels are running low. I'll hit you guys back after we sacrifice this child.
Correct. So not one child.
Being seen as the nicest guy in Hollywood is that no one searches my backyard for bodies.
Put up the secret bookshelf and he's like, "This is where we keep the children." And I was like, I tried to just put it out of my mind.
See later on Tuesday, incredibly, a body found on the Queen's estate in Sandringham. The cause of death not yet known. Royal correspondent Max Foster joining me now from London. No one can seem to agree on anything anymore except for two things. Pizza and us. And us.
To think my family's in the Illuminati, and I just wanted to come out here and clear it up that it's all true. I'm late for my human sacrifice right now. My adrenochrome levels are running low. I'll hit you guys back after we sacrifice this child.
Correct. So not one child.
Being seen as the nicest guy in Hollywood is that no one searches my backyard for bodies.
Put up the secret bookshelf and he's like, "This is where we keep the children." And I was like, I tried to just put it out of my mind.
See later on Tuesday, incredibly, a body found on the Queen's estate in Sandringham. The cause of death not yet known. Royal correspondent Max Foster joining me now from London.
Yeah, I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And
there's a handful of us that get to look behind the curtain. There's a curtain, there's another room, and there's a curtain, and in that room is some shit. You're like, God damn, I didn't know y'all was fucking doing this back here. I didn't know y'all was getting this type of money back here. What the fuck, y'all been doing this for how long?
Is that something that, you wouldn't do, for?
I definitely haven't ran into them to put on the trust. I mean, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross.
The new pope is 9-year-old Oscar nominee, Convention Wallace.
The guy gets me in the front. Officer comes up, puts me in the front. It's a true story. One guy, it's always one guy in line. He yells out, "Why does he get to cut everybody?" I was like, I'm famous. And
Listen, the Christians in the comment section, holy God. Honestly,
Let's say, sold my soul.
That's strange, and I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, I get a little bit.
Put your hand over your eye.
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about? God. Lily, you scare the crap out of me.
Ready?
I'll be right down.
Annabelle! Lily's hungry!
And how long do you do it?
What's that? You can do it for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Yeah. What's that? I'll say you can't film it though.
Oh, is that the secret room?
Oh yeah, turn it off.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it behind.
Oh, that secret?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh God, I see why. Hold on.
Alright.
No,
I guess.
leave it behind.
Well, he can show this part, right?
Yeah, but that's it.
No.
We'll be back.
No.
You can't see this part.
No. Come in.
Oh my God, it's mental.
Come in.
For nearly a decade, unaccompanied children have been suffering in the shadows. And I have to confess, I knew nothing about their suffering until 2021, when I volunteered to help the Biden administration. I discovered that children are being trafficked through a sophisticated network in a large-scale, multi-billion-dollar child trafficking operation that is run by bad actors seeking to profit off of the lives of children.
Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know.
Authorities north of Houston are investigating the mysterious death of 6 cattle found with their tongues removed, but no blood spilled.
What exactly is going on here?
Just kind of think maybe it's some kind of cult activity. There's no presence of blood spilled when the cattle were mutilated. I don't know how that could happen.
Sheriff's deputies not noticing any signs of struggle, footprints, or tire tracks close by, while predators or scavengers wouldn't touch the remains.
Doesn't make sense with no tracks, no bloodshed on the ground. They didn't take any of the meat from the animal.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets
simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias.
This is the Hope Diamond, one of the most cursed diamonds in the world. In 1839, this diamond was purchased by Henry Diamond Hope. He died untimely and his family sold it to pay off his gambling debts. However, the new owner's son killed him, took the stone, and later committed suicide. It is said that whoever owns this diamond will be cursed with bad luck, death, and grief.
You said that the most annoying thing that people ever ask you is if the Illuminati is real.
Yeah, bro, they always asking me that, bro. Ooh. Like, is the Illuminati real?
They tell us the truth in plain sight.
Hello, Brother Roger. Come right in, Brother Squidward. Thank you. This almost makes the other 353 days worth living for. centuries, cephalopods have had but one nemesis. Let he among you who wishes to join the lodge face your greatest fear, Cantankerous Moray Ilias! I'll never forget my initiation ceremony. Brother Squidward, for thousands of years, no outsiders have witnessed this sacred initiation. You have desecrated the sanctity of this lodge, but
If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
This industry is not what it seems to be. I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You're a puppet.
Hollywood Records contract, and I'm signing it to have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records. That's what I'm doing.
I signed my deal up in blood letters.
Something happened to me. I haven't been the same since. I've realized something about myself. It's dangerous.
So they practice witchcraft.
What does it mean though?
What it means.
What does the checkerboard mean?
It means mind control. So you got classical conditioning, you got operational conditioning. So what they do is they use programming. So
MK Ultra?
Yeah, but it's to push an agenda. So
you heard of this shit before, right?
I heard of MK Ultra, but I don't pay that shit too much mind. So the checker. So what I'm saying is,
every time it's a leap year, it represents time moving faster. Did you find yourself losing track of time? You just woke up and you're about to go right back to bed? It's because time is moving faster and the sun is actually getting closer to this planet. That's why they're trying to block the sun out. The sun is actually speeding time up so certain people can wake up. You know how they say time only moves forward? That's a lie. Time moves forward, backwards, and you can also pause time. That's why a lot of people have deja vu. It's because your reality is being paused. Yes, you can pause our world. Our world is shaped and designed just like a movie. When you watch a movie, you can fast forward, you can rewind, you can pause, and you can eject. Right or wrong. This is what's going on in our life right now. Things are repeating over and over. Remember, they say there's nothing new under the sun, but that's bullshit. It's always something new under the sun. It's never nothing new under the moon. Everything is a retake, a remake, remember, redo, recycle. The reason why time is moving so fast is because it's trying to break us out of this time matrix. The time matrix is actually a prison for certain spirits. We are some of the greatest spirits in the universe, and these people went from planet to planet, universe to universe, to steal certain spirits. So they stole our spirits, put it on this one realm, this one reality, this one plane of existence, so we can charge it up. We are acting like many suns on this planet that create different realities. But if you can't remember your dreams, it's because time is moving faster. We are about to go to a new reality or a new realm. But if they can block the sun, if they can make us think about the solar eclipse, it's going to destroy everything. 3 days of dark. If they can make you believe that fear is stronger than love or compassion, we will always lose this war. The reason why time is moving faster is because the sun is actually getting closer to the planet.